Welcome to Ahavas Yisrael Daily. We're on chapter 8. And to the members of your household, more than everyone else. More important than being kind and positive with others, one must work on living peacefully with his family members. This concept applies all the time and in every situation. However, the Chida states that on Erev Shabbos, one must be extra careful, for Erev Shabbos is often a tense time when the Yetzer Hara enters our home and seeks to create anger and tension. The Chida writes that a God-fearing Jew must subdue his evil inclination, so there will be no fighting or anger. To the contrary, one should pursue peace. The Sharei HaKedusha, in his commentary to the Chida, cites a source for the author's words for an incident related in the Gemara. There were two men whom the Satan would cause to argue every Shabbos. Rebbe Meir came to their town and spent 3 weeks there, bringing peace between them. As he was leaving, he heard a voice. The Satan himself proclaimed, "Woe that Rebbe Meir threw him," referring to himself, out of his house. Through his peacemaking efforts, Rebbe Meir succeeded in overcoming the Satan and driving him away. The Ben Ish Chai develops this concept further. He notes that people might naturally be inclined to attribute the mishaps that arise on Erev Shabbos to those who are involved in its preparation. In truth, however, all these things happen because of the Satan. It is not a natural result of preparing for Shabbos, but rather a concentrated effort of the Satan. Therefore, he writes, when a family member, whether the spouse or a child, does something that causes aggravation on Friday, one should say, "What can I expect from him or her? Is it possible to fight the Satan? Why does the Satan put so much effort into causing arguments on Erev Shabbos?" The Chachmas HaMishpat explains that Shabbos is a time of peace and tranquility, as we say in the Shmona Esrei of Shabbos Mincha. It is a day of peaceful rest, serenity, and tranquility. Therefore, the Yetzer Hara makes a concerted effort before Shabbos arrives to interfere and instigate arguments, so that we go into Shabbos with resentment and ill will. So we're back on top. For if you are resentful and fight with your household, your end will be Gehenna. In the end, a complainer will receive punishment in the world to come. Additionally, Rabbi Yonah writes that the punishment for such a person who sees and focuses on the bad is, as the verse in Mishlei states, "If one repays good with evil, and evil will not depart from his house." The commentaries explain that Hashem rewards and punishes midah keneged midah, measure for measure. This person who does not appreciate those around him and finds only faults with others will be punished in the same way. When he comes home, his family won't recognize the good he is doing, and they won't see how hard he works or how much effort he puts into support his family. This is a very powerful incentive to maintain a calm and pleasant demeanor. We all want to be appreciated. If one appreciates others, others will appreciate him. All right, thank you. We'll continue tomorrow.